Hey guys, this is Tim with THB Fishing for Recovery. I'm out here on the lake today spending some quality time with God working on my relationship with Him. So I want to talk to you about being a grateful recovering addict. You know, I never was grateful in my whole life for anything. I come from a good family I should have been grateful for. I had a great mom and dad, which I'm grateful for now, but at the time I wasn't. And you know, my dad died before I could tell him how grateful I was for having him as a father. And he had great integrity, and so did my mom. Great work habits and work ethics. And you know, the older I get, the more I appreciate them. And I can look back on life and see things they did for me that made my life so much better. They always put us before them. And you know, people don't do that these days. It's all self-centered, which I was self-centered in my addiction. All I cared about doing was getting high. And you know, I carry this burden of guilt with me every day that I was high at my dad's funeral. And I hate that. And every time I go back to Alabama, I visit the cemetery, and I usually write him a letter and I go read it to him. And now that my mom's next to him, you know, I can write them both a letter, but that's another story. But I just want to tell you that learning to forgive myself for that was one of the hardest things that I've ever done. But you know, through God, I've learned to forgive myself. And I'm sure that my mom and dad have forgave me. My mom actually seen me clean and sober for 5 years, so I know she did. And I just want to tell you guys, if you're out there in addiction, you can, you know, if you're still breathing, you got another chance. So with that, I hope you guys think about your family. And I know the greatest thing that I got back when I first came to recovery was my choices. So if you're out there and you know, think about it and you need help, find you a NAAA, Celebrated Recovery, find you a grateful recovering addict. And I'm sure they'll help you get into some kind of program. If they won't, you can hit us up at THB Fishing for Recovery on Facebook, Instagram, and we're here to help people get into some kind of program to you know, make your life better and help you to stop using and get your choices back and your family and your life back. And you know, it's never too late. I'm 60-something years old and used drugs all my life. I don't even know why I'm still alive, but God's kept me alive for a reason. And I work every day on my recovery. That's what I'm doing out here at the lake today, spending time with God, praying about my recovery, because I work in recovery. And a lot of times I forget about my own recovery, helping others. And you can't do that. That was one of the major mistakes that I've made since I've been in recovery. So I just want to tell you guys, anything is possible. If you have a dream, you're never too old. Or, you know, I still have dreams, and I'm living my dream right now. My life has never been better than it is right now, and I wouldn't trade it for anything on earth, no amount of money. I love my relationship with God, and I love my freedom from addiction. But you know, I won't never be cured till the day they put me in the ground, so I'm actually looking forward to that day. And you know, the older I get, the more grateful I get. And with that, if you guys don't mind, please hit that like, subscribe, and share button down below so we can get this message of recovery out to more addicts. And I know a lot of you don't think this affects you or anything, but you know, it would help me get my message out to other people, to addicts that are still using. With that, guys, I love you. Remember, God has no limits, and hit that like, subscribe button for me. Thank you.